Johnny McCray here with the End of Bag, and what I'll be using today, the final 9 at Brooksville. Got a heated battle going, trying to do my best today and do what I can and see what happens. And we're going to go about what I got in my bag so far. We're going to go putters first, because those are the most important. And I have one VIP harp that I'm using for up shots. Little flick up shots, backhand up shots, overstable, short drives, and this thing is really a great disc and really reliable, and I really lean on this when I really want to get one close to the basket from about 250 and in. So this is a really good disc for me. And then I got my soft shield, which I use basically for up shots, sticking up shots. It's real soft. It doesn't want to, as soon as it hits, it kind of sticks there, especially if you're hitting some nice thick grass. It just sticks right there, doesn't bounce, doesn't go anywhere. As soon as it lands, that's where it stops. And I really use this for turbo putting mainly. I use this for the putter that I use for turboing for the most part. So that's key. And then I have my 2 main putters, which are, I go back and forth between this medium shield with the Trilogy stamp, and this is more of a longer range putter, to use this 100%. But this one here, when it gets windy, it just never fails me. The harp, it's a very overstable putter. It's a BT medium as well, and I like the feel of the BT mediums for putting. And yep, so this harp never fails me. So I lean on this one a little bit for when it gets windy. So those 2 are great putters. And then I got one more putter, and it's my driving putter, and I really only use this for driving, and it's a hard shield. And I throw this guy and he goes wherever I want him to. Anheuser's, straight shots, hyzers. This thing is a great disc, great driving putter right here, the shield. My mini, I got a couple Trilogy minis that have been sent to me from the Trilogy squad, both of these, and yep, love those minis. Those are pretty special. Alright, now on to mid-ranges. I have 5 Mace and 1 XXX in the bag for this weekend. I got my Fritz Opto XXX, and I use this for, I can get this thing to do anything. I can Anheuser it. If I turn it real hard, it'll hold it all the way over, into the wind especially. I use this a lot when it gets windy, and for hyzer mid-range shots basically is what I use this for. Definitely trust on it. I usually try not to throw it with max power, so I don't really try to get too much out of it. So I'm usually keeping it around 350 or so, and to 280 to 350, try to keep it in that range. But great disc, XXX. And then I got 5 Maces, and this Mace has been really key for me so far these 2 days. And this is my understable Mace, and yeah, I throw this out there with hyzer and it flips over. Yep, it does do that. And this has been key for me. I threw some great shots on hole 6, I believe, yesterday. The camera was right there by the basket, came right underneath it. It was, I thought I was going to get it for a second, just a little low. But yeah, through this many times. I think most of the reachable holes I was throwing this. So a couple of the even longer holes where it's just get down off the mountain, I was trusting this thing to do its thing, get over. So very key disc for me this weekend. And then I got my other turnover Mace, which is a gold line, and it's got the dynamite stamp on it. And this is my turnover. I actually turned this one over to get it to turn over, and it flies really nice straight. But it won't do the hyzer flip as much unless it's thrown into a headwind. So this is my turnover to start off with, turnover Mace here. I really didn't use it all that much this weekend, but I trust it, so it didn't leave the bag. I did throw this one, however, quite a bit this weekend, and this is a 0 hard Mace, and this one was doing really straight shots for me. It doesn't matter what condition I throw this thing, and it's slightly worn in, and it just boom, goes straight with nice power shots too. Just stays straight, doesn't want to turn, and it will turn if I turn it, but it rides a nice straight line. Really loving the Mace.
JohnE McCray going at it. He's looking for a little bit of skip there, and sure enough, he's within 10 feet.
got 2 more Maces, which didn't throw this one much this weekend, but this is my most overstable one. And then this one is the one down from that. So these are the 2 most overstable. I did throw this one a couple times. I realized, yeah, I better be throwing something a little bit more beat up. That's why I went to the other Mace, and yeah, it really helped out for the second day. Was throwing the right disc, you know, knowing the shot. So that really helped out. And now on to the drivers. I'm going to start with my fairway drivers, which I have 5 in the bag right now. Got all St. Pros. I got 2 blue ones, which this one got a good chunk in it yesterday. Got a rock and got a chunk in it, and so it's definitely a hyzer flip now, doing a nice hyzer flip. And this one here, this other blue one, is also a hyzer flip one, and it's a little bit more stable than this one here. So this is the one that I use. I'll be throwing on the 8th hole of the final 9 today. I'll be throwing this guy here, and I'm hoping that'll work out. And then I got the next. This one's kind of a straighter St. Pro. It's a deco die. Very beautiful one here that I got from Tim. And this is nice. And this thing flies really straight for me. Gets a little turns over a little bit into the headwind, but that's a St. Pro. It's a straighter disc. It's supposed to be real overstable. So it's a great disc, great. This one really works well for me as well. And then I have another Opto here, which is, they keep getting more overstable as we go, and this one is just a little bit more overstable. And this one I threw a couple times. I threw it on 1 yesterday, the first shot of the round, and put it like 15 feet. Really good disc here, St. Pro. Got to try those out. My last one, the most overstable one here, I didn't throw this very much this weekend either, because there's not too many overstable shots out here. There's a lot of straight lines and slow turnovers and stuff like that. So if you ever do come to Brooksville, bring your turnovers and your straight discs. But this is my overstable St. Pro, and you know, just in case, that ain't leaving the bag. And then I got my 2 overstable discs that I got in here, both enforcers. This one's worn in. You've seen this one in my other in the bag, and I threw this one. I love this one. I trust this one a lot. And then hole 15 this year, they changed it up a little bit, and so I put in a new enforcer just for that shot. Only time I threw it yesterday. Put it right there, like 25 feet. It was a tough hole to get close to, and I got it right there with that guy. Skipped around this huge corner, uphill. It was awesome. So, yep, enforcers. If you want to go left, you want some control, you want to trust it, that's them guys. All right, now I got seven giants in the bag. Yeah, I love the giant. So this one here was my only bogey yesterday, and it's my straight giant. It's a little bit lighter, and I pulled it to the right side, and you need to be to the left side. It would have worked if I'd have been left side, but I wasn't. Ended up bogeying the hole, but it's still a good giant. And then I got these 2. I threw a great shot with this on hole 2 yesterday. Man, it was incredibly good shot up here past this pond right here. Actually, this is the hole. I was like right up here. Nice little up shot.
Nice. Woo! Yeah.
And this giant, nice. It's got the finish stamp, and yeah, this is a great one. I threw this a couple times yesterday. This one here, it's got some plans for today for this final 9, so watch out for this one. And this one here, this is my Brandon Langston giant here. I threw this off a hole 9 yesterday, man. Threw a great drive, set it up perfectly for the easy putter up shot for the easy 3. It was tremendous, and this disc is great. I can get on it hard, and it'll flatten up for me and go a long way. Yep, this is gonna see some action today as well. That one, right? Thanks.
Go, go, go. Nice shot, Johnny.
And I put this one back in the bag today, just in case, because they got some Gorilla Golf holes, and this giant here is a little bit straighter as well. So hoping to get a little bit more D on some of these Gorilla Golf holes today. So this will probably Vader will be flying out there today. And then I got these 2 giants here. I didn't throw, this is my most overstable one that I got from my buddy Kyle Sawtell, and this one here I didn't throw it very much. I love this disc. It's got great overstability, but I didn't throw it much out here. Like I said, there's not much. The overstable shots that I did throw were the enforcers on that particular one hole, so didn't throw this much, but definitely not leaving the bag because I can trust its stability. And it seems like it's picking up today, the wind, so it might get thrown today. And this giant here, I was really blasting this guy this weekend, yeah. And I threw this on 11 off the hill there and got the birdie there on that 580-foot hole.
Holy crap.
Where'd it go? Come on, come on. Where'd it go? Come on, right by the back.
Oh, nice try. Nice try.
Yes! Woo!
Yeah, I got that. And then on a hole, 2 holes after that, hole 13, I blasted this thing. I thought it climbed up to the top of the hill, and then just this little mound, and just leaked a little bit left. Yesterday, so that was incredible. And yeah, giants right out in distance. All right, I'd like to thank, I got one more disc in here that I've been starting to fall in love with, and it's the Villain, another one that I got from my buddy Kyle Sawtell. And it is more of a, it is very similar to the St. Pro, but a little bit longer with just a little bit more stability. So it flies like my St. Pro does into the wind when it's not windy for my St. Pro. So I'm really liking it, and it's really fitting my groove. So I'm starting to get into the Villain a little bit, and that's it for this. I'd like to thank my sponsors, Latitude 64. You guys, man, thank you so much. I hope to do you guys proud this year. Dynamite Discs, Dynamic Discs in Emporia. You guys are awesome. Thank you for all you do for all of us team players. West Side Discs, you guys are great too. Great plastic, everybody. And Disc Golf Center. Jay, we're praying for you today. My heart's heavy for you today, brother, but I gotta do this today for you, and I love you. And I'd also like to thank Paragon Disc Golf, Cali Connection, and Circle One, and you guys all dear to my heart. Thank you.
Pressure putt.